It's me, Charlie. Today is July 3rd, 2012, and I want to show you the shed. Going down the stairs in the back here. My car is parked in my neighbor's yard. Okay. These are the steps to the backyard. Okay, so this is the shed, and we're working on getting rid of everything from the inside. So we have some garbage cans. Some of this stuff is going away. This is separate. This is the main room. This door will be replaced because it's completely gross. This is the original shed door that we've had. We have some lighting, but I'm going to be putting some solar lights. And right here, all the way across, we're putting a new window for bright lighting. This patch of dirt never grew any plants anywhere. Okay, so let me try to open this up. So here we go. This is the front entrance. You'll notice we have kind of like this aluminum material to protect the walls from anything on the other side. We have some holes in here. This was an original window. That's the second room, which we're going to close off. We have a ventilation hole there. This was a ventilation hole until we had the add-on. Turn on the light. And so we had to move it over here. And then this is the room. This is the floor that we had. This used to be a shed that we kept tools in, but then we needed to convert it into a nursery. And then after that, everything was taken out, and we're no longer doing any of the nursery plants. So now we are going to turn this into my bird room. So above we have a power source that's connected to my house, which I'll only use when I need to, but I'm going to be having solar light in here. We have one outlet here and one there that was just put in, and a third one here, and then some more down here. These were already there, and I think this one was already there. So all of this got extended to have more power source. All the wood from the ceiling, I guess, is going to stay, but what's going to happen is, so let me give you guys an idea, from about 36 inches from the corner over there to there, it's going to go all the way up 36 inches out. We're going to make this whole thing into a 2-level Serama, little Serama pins. So there's going to be ground level right in the center, and then maybe not exactly in the center. I want to be able to reach in, so it's going to go down a little bit lower, and then the top will be completely open. And what's going to happen is some 2x4s are going to be placed all the way across here, all the way up the wall, all up the ceiling, back down, and then there's going to be a platform. It's going to be made of plywood, and then in front, on this side, I believe, I'm going to have one door here and one door up there, and then that way there's 2 levels for the Seramas. So down below, I'll have some Seramas, and right above, I'll have some Seramas. And I don't know how many feet. I'll measure everything here and give you guys an idea of how big it's going to be. I'm also going to put a table right here, and this is where the window's going to be at here. And I'm going to probably have a small refrigerator in here for some fresh fruits and vegetables. And then from here, There's going to be a little space there, and then all the way across I'm going to have cages lined up, and then a few here. And that's this wall here. I'll have maybe 1 or 2 cages, and they're going to be as tall as, so the very top of that strip. Yeah, about that tall. That's a good example right there. So I'll have about 1, 2, 3, 4 cages plus 5, and those are going to be for my Princess of Wales. Actually, no, they're going to stay in the house, I think. Indian ringnecks, green cheek conures, cockatiels, my albinos. What else? I'm going to keep my rosy borks in the house, and I'm going to keep the parrotlets in the house and the finches. The button quills and the Caturnics are coming out here, so either I'm going to have a table here and a refrigerator on top, and probably 2 stacks of cages going all the way up, which is a set of 8 cages. And I'm only going to have 7 pairs, I believe. I'm not sure. So I also got to set up a brooder, probably in this corner here. I'm going to have a brooder. So this is just an idea. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. And then the front door here, it's going to be hopefully a glass door. We have a business door that's made of glass. And you know when you go to a doctor's office and it's a glass door and you can see into the office? Well, that's what's hopefully going there. And this is the view of the room. The floors, we're going to have to bleach everything. I'm going to bomb this room. And everything is protected the best it can. And hopefully the next time will be tomorrow. We'll start building the frame for the chicken coop, and it should be done within 3.5 hours, I estimate. Alright, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. And if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be great. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, so this is day 2. Yesterday, we only spent about an hour, I believe, doing this because we had to go to Home Depot. And we had to get a lot of the supplies. Oops. One of the things that we had to get this 1x1, and this is going to be the doors. That's the bottom, these are the sides. And we had to get some screws. These are 2.5, they're like 9 something. So they don't rust either, so they're a protected type of nail. You can see it right here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh well. Then we had to buy some more. These are like drywall, double thread. So here is the side of the coop. This is the back of the coop. And the front here, that's not attached, that's just laying there. And this is going to be 2 levels. So on top, this is going to be 1 long coop. There's going to be a door right here, and there's going to be another door right here. Same thing for down below, door, door. And they're going to open out this way. So come forward, sideways. And all this is just going to be able to look in. And then in the future, if for any reason I have to turn this into 4 coops, I'm going to have to put some hooks up there, 2 or 3 of them, those loops, kind of like these right here, and put it right in the center on top and on the bottom. And I'm going to create some cage walls that are going to go long, and they're going to have a hook, and there's going to be a second one below so it can fold up. Then you put that inside and unfold it, and that way you now have 2 coops, one for this with this door and one with this door. Same thing down below. That way it can have 4 pins. Now the way this measures lengthwise, it's 95 3/8 this way, and it's 36 inches out this way. And I forgot, it's it is 47 and 47. So it's a very tall coop. At the bottom here is going to have a lip about 5 inches all the way across. Same thing for on top of here. It's going to have 5 inches all the way across. This way I can put the pine shavings inside and they can scratch and they won't make a big mess and throw it all over the floor here. If I find that that is getting messy, I'm going to get some plexiglass and replace it all and make it a little bit higher. And that way I can still see in the coop and it'll look more professional and clean. Now the only thing I don't care for is this is actually dark green. I want it black. And I really want it just plain old chicken wire that's squared off like this, like a 1 inch or a 1/2 inch. But it's just really expensive. It's like $86 for like 25 or 40 feet, I'm not sure. And if you get it this tall, it's even more expensive. Now this one here is very inexpensive, 40 inches in length, or the height, 25 feet long. And this is a 1 inch mesh. And I bought 2 of these and it cost $9.99 each. So that's super cheap. The plywood is recycled from the garden. These are purchased. They were $1, I think they were $1.79 each, and that came to 20 bucks for 10 of those. And I also got something else. So far the project is costing me $90 to build a large chicken pen inside a shed. Now the cages I've already purchased. They are going to be lined up here. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 5 cages possibly all the way across here. And maybe one right here. Or I'm going to turn this into the button quills. Or possibly the button quills will go over here. I really don't know yet. I have to figure it all out. Because I still need a table and a refrigerator in here that I'm going to get off of Craigslist. The floors still need cleaning and this whole room needs to be flea bombed. Or bug bomb, I should say, because there's no fleas in here. We really don't have a flea problem here in Seattle because it's kind of cold. But people do have fleas in their yard in the summertime. Now this is the old window. This was covered up because of the lighting that we needed in here to be very bright, and we didn't want it to be on at night. But this window is going to be taken out and another one's going to be put in here. So hopefully it's going to be up soon. And I think it's going to start over here. And hopefully we can recycle this window and use it somewhere else. Maybe we could stick it there. No. Well, nah, I don't know. But either way, I'd love to use that window some other way. Like, maybe a hole over here. We can cut this out. Make another hole there. And then I'm going to fog up the window so no one can see in, or, you know, I don't want people to look in here and try to steal birds if for any reason we get robbed. This is going to be closed up like I said before, and I think that too. These holes are filter holes, so I need filtration system in here just to have good circulation. So I think that is it for now. I'm going to go ahead and do another video. Oh, I purchased these too. These are for the doors. So this gives great support for the doors. These are the corners. Be very strong. It's going to go something like this on the door. And that cost me 20 bucks as well. Alright, so I will see you guys in the next video on another update.